As you know, there's been a major announcement. The God particle, or the Higgs particle, has been found. There's a couple of things that we're going to talk about in today's discussion of the Higgs particle. But there's a few facts that must be noted in order for us to proceed properly. The God particle was a phrase that was coined by a physicist by the name of Leon Leatherman. In 1960, Peter Higgs comprised a theory of what has been coined the Higgs particle. This Higgs particle took over $10 billion to discover. Now, since we got the formalities out of the way, let's get into the issues. As you know, the atom is filled with protons, neutrons, and electrons. All of these particles make up the positive and negative charges of an atom, the nucleus, and the electrons which are negatively charged. Now, quarks and other small particles create these pieces of an atom and creates the mass that's involved in this. Now, where does the Higgs particle fit into this? Well, as you know, the Higgs particle fits into the atom, and what it does is it is the originator, supposedly, as the hypothesis goes, of these other small subatomic particles, which leads to the formation and bonds of atoms. The revolutionary ideology that came out of the LHC, or the discovery, has been the fine-tuning of the instruments to collect data along the spectrum of 125 giga-electron volts. Previously, other instruments and other, like CERN and other scientific colliders, have only been able to do 115 giga-electron volts. This discovery of Higgs, or the God particle existing in 125 giga-electron volts, has enabled the theory to be confirmed, because these are the parameters that physicists say that it exists in. The Higgs particle is by far one of the most beautiful discoveries, scientifically, for those of the scientific community, particularly physicists and particle scientists. But it's not the particle itself that many people in popular culture sort of gravitate towards. It's the Higgs field. The Higgs field. When particles pass through it, there is no drag. But when a particle of small mass passes through the Higgs field, it gains mass. So the Higgs particle creates the Higgs field. When particles pass through this field, they gain mass. Particles that may have not had a significant amount of mass, once they travel through the Higgs field, they gain a significant amount of mass. This is the most important part of explaining the Big Bang Theory. It's not the particle, more so than it is the field. Truly mapping the Higgs particle and understanding what it transforms into as it changes its energy composition through the Higgs field. This is the area of study that will really bring more light into the subatomic particle realm of study. So as you know, this is a beginning. As a Muslim, we understand that this is an important discovery to show the magnitude and the ability and power of our God, Allah. Allah is beyond comprehension of mankind. The forces that are ruled by laws that Allah has created are unexplainable, but giving us a glimpse through this theory and the use of other instruments only does anything but build up the concept of a lofty creature, a divine being, the Lord and creator of the heavens and the earth, the true architect behind subatomic particles and the relationship of energy and matter. It does nothing but increase a person who is of scientific mind and of Islamic faith, as myself. So no, all those people who are saying that the Higgs particle disintegrates religion, it does quite the contrary. It strengthens the faith of those intellectually minded Muslims who are devoted to understanding their surroundings and taking these understandings to enriching their faith. This is your brother Umar, giving you a glimpse into the scientific realm and hopefully a snapshot into the divine abilities of the ghaib or unseen powers of Allah. Thank you for viewing, Muslim and non-Muslim viewers alike. This is my blog on the Higgs particle. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.